You mastered the galaxies. You split the atom. So why are you still strangers to yourself? What happened at the age of 2 that pulled you from absolute joy into never-ending suffering? Human beings are fascinating and strange creatures. We have understood everything from the smallest subatomic particles to the farthest galaxies. Yet we remain powerless to truly understand one thing: ourselves. A crucial point from history's wisdom: please do not search for a savior or master outside yourself. Rumi's message was clear: the true master and honest guide is within you. The goal of these teachings is to teach you how to fish, not to give you a fish. When your current superficial identity steps aside, that inner wisdom awakens and takes over the guidance of your life. When we discard the false layers, what we truly are automatically rises up. We don't need to create it, it was there all along. That inner wisdom is your true master, the only thing that will cause your growth. Every time you refrain from judgment, every time you let go of resentment and set aside anger, control, lies, and envy, you are dismantling this superficial identity. As each of these layers fades through conscious abstinence, the false self recedes, allowing your true essence, the inner witness, to rise. This is not about creating something new. It is about stepping out of the way. With every refusal to follow the ego's impulses, the radiant core of your being ascends a little further into the light. But why did we fall into attachment to self-image? What happened within us that changed our very nature? Who are we? Where did we come from? And where are we going? Rumi answers these questions beautifully. Please pay close attention to the key concept of consciousness. Before we delve deeper, understand that the consciousness Rumi speaks of is not the mere physical brain activity that registers objects. It is the universal intelligence, the primal source of life and animation that runs through all existence. Consciousness first appeared in the stage of minerals, shaping and perfecting the material world. After completing its work there, it entered the stage of plants, perfecting them. Then it moved to the realm of animals, bringing them to the peak of evolution. This entire evolutionary process was guided by the same consciousness. After finishing the animal stage, consciousness built our body in the mother's womb, and we entered this world. But here is the key point. What happens within us at the age of 2 or 3 that changes our path? We have advanced to the human stage, but stopping here is not enough. Something far greater must happen now. We have all heard that a factor within us prevents us from growth. Everyone knows this obstacle exists and is harmful, but why don't they let go of it? Rumi replies that man must transmute at this very point. We refuse to let go of the false self because we fear that without it, we are nothing. We mistake our cage for our identity, unaware that only by shedding this mask can the inner witness finally breathe. Coming to this world as an ordinary person is not enough. We must step outside this shallow level, the cage of the false self, and reach the level of angels and higher awareness. Is that the end of the road? No. Even the angelic stage must be transcended. Everything in the world is fleeting: stars, sun, mountains, except the face of the one truth. This means that if a person frees themselves from the prison of the false self, death will no longer prevail. Death is only the end for those who believe they are merely a body or the false self. But once you awaken to the inner witness,
you realize this physical form is but a transient veil. You transcend the boundaries of time and merge with your eternal essence, living forever in the light of the infinite. Because the source of existence created humans in its own likeness and substance. This means you can become alive right here in this world. Just as Jesus Christ says, many people are now considered dead, and he invites them to be awakened and alive. But how did this fall happen? When we were 2 or 3 years old, something suddenly changed us. Attachment to self-image. Our mind began to label my toy, my mother, my thought. We took objects and thoughts and placed them at the center of our being. We lost the vivid perception that saw everything in a dance of life and turned the world into dead objects. That consciousness of presence gradually reduced to a physical consciousness capable only of seeing objects. Whatever we became identified with determined how we saw things. The root of all suffering, this attachment to self-image, began all our suffering. Society and family unintentionally fanned this flame. Let's take a concrete example that happens everywhere in the world. Obsession with a sports team. Suppose I was dressed in a specific team's jersey and became identified with that team. Years later, if you support the rival team, I see you as an enemy. Or the example of ethnicity. We are taught that our race is superior. When we see someone, we first ask, "Where are you from?" to decide whether to befriend them or treat them as an enemy. This feeling of superiority and separateness is the deception of the false self. Wherever you feel the need to prove I am better, know that the false self has activated, and this is the start of suffering. We became identified with 3 things. 1. Objects, money, house, car. 2. Thoughts, beliefs, and opinions. And 3. Pains, resentment, anger, jealousy. We were meant to enjoy this world, to love, and to be in effortless joy. If you are not happy now, it means you have lost the evolutionary path and are trapped in these fabricated identities. Many people think spirituality means strange things. Absolutely not. These are all surface games. You have blocked the entry of consciousness with 3 toxic beliefs. Let's discard these 3 sentences today. 1. I know. Antidote: only it knows. I surrender to not knowing. 2. I judge. Antidote: only it is the judge. I cease judging myself and others. 3. I rule. Antidote: only it is the ruler. I release control. The metaphor of the flute and the return. Rumi says the solution is to become nothing. This becoming nothing does not mean destruction. It means emptying yourself of illusions. Think of the flute. If the inside of the flute is filled with garbage, it will produce a terrible sound. The flute must be empty inside, so the musician can play the most beautiful music. When we say the return, we mean right now, discard the attachments and empty your inner self. Every moment you let go of resentment, you are in the process of the return. This is our entire task in this world. This path is for everyone. No one can say it's too late for me. Every time you act against the will of the false self, you move toward the light. Every time you feed the false self, you move toward darkness and suffering. Please review these concepts repeatedly. See where that pure consciousness of your childhood is. Reclaim it by shedding the unnecessary. But the path of returning from this, the false self and its illusions, requires a practical program.
The next video is your practical roadmap. Your like, comment, and subscription will bring this awareness to those who need it the most. Stay joyful and healthy in the shelter of universal love and consciousness.